Welcome back. Let's talk to the foreman. Forewoman. Hey, Phyllis.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, tenderfoot. I'm busy.
You're brusque. I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Gravesite fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh. You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
Relative?
Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist.
Okay.
Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Noted. It's an awful thing to say.
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property.
Oh my god.
What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What are they gonna do, arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it.
This
In other words, Edgewater would have
dysfunctional.
been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would've? No, he was a person, not an
Well,
asset.
excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law.
Man,
All I know
talk about
is
a
Silas
disconnect.
asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear.
Okay.
I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
I'll let you get back to work.
Somebody's been spinning a tale about a lost colony ship. Talk like that'll get you reported real quick.
Let's talk about Eugene.
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep.
I found your letter to Conrad.
Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence?
No, I didn't listen. I do what I want.
Yeah? Well, disabuse yourself of any clever notions involving extortion. I'll have you know nothing I wrote in that letter was unlawful. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you. What's on your mind? Yeah?
You know what? All right, fine. I don't need to talk anything else about that. But I'm taking your weapon parts. Don't look at me like that. You heard how she treated me. Dang it, Parvati. If you start making me feel guilty for taking the player character tax, this is going to be a long playthrough. Sure hope I don't have to fight here later. Or sprats. Pick up power regulator. That's not a trap. Running self-examination. Help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's Chaw while you wait. Power source, Spacer's Choice electrical transformer. Transporter status responsive. Power regulator responsive. Query the geothermal facility. The Emerald Vale region is powered by the Spacer's Choice geothermal facility. Spacer's Choice is proud to bring the colonists of Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice, the best you can afford. All right. What happens if I try to disengage the power regulator? Is that a trap? I don't think I need to do that yet. I don't know what happens if you try to do that early. But I don't think I need to find out. Hey. Thought I'm supposed to mantle on these things. Come on. Let me get up on top of the generator. All I'm asking here. Okay, fine. Vents, sprats, things that look like storage but aren't. This is the most offensive part, frankly. I want items. Okay. No. Alright. We're done here for now. Now! There, okay. My habit is to hit escape for all these things. Okay. Oh, wait. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Then where's the door that I accidentally let myself in before? IDK. Run into some people.
Move along.
Let's not run into you.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens here.
Yep. Figured this was your workshop. Kinda wish I hadn't gone through it until you were with me. But game law happens in mysterious ways. You gonna tell me about these places as I rifle through them? That is...
Got it. Heads down.
Decent amount of ammo. Come on, I have to presume this is your family home? Question mark? Yep.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
How do you play this? Oh, there's no physics for... Parvati! Where are my feet? Where are my legs? I can't see my legs.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
You're sure trying. Nice. You do good work.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside.
Thank you. Why does that look like elephant trunk? I don't know. It's Expo's pipe, and I don't like that at all. Thank you.
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
All right, what if I do this?
Nice.
I mean, if you're gonna just let me.
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay.
Really? I'm glad they put things in for that. You told me you could heat up a can of something, so what if I do? What if I do that? Hey, come back here. Okay. I can only ask for so much, I suppose, and I did take most of the things before we got here. But the fact that just that little bit of dialogue exists makes me
I don't
happy.
like coming out here. People on the street stare.
Well, they suck. But I'm glad I explored this space with you here.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
Alright.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
That's alright. Come on.
Interesting jumpsuit you've got. And by interesting, I mean suspiciously reminiscent of contraband.
You're rude. Goodbye. Nothing to offer?
Where are we headed?
I noticed you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother, said the dumb person.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Oh. I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much.
Hmm.
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
The minute she thought of having a kid, they put it down on her permanent record. Not that kind of conception, but pretty close.
What? No, conception isn't... Has nobody ever taught you about this?
Not deliberately. We'll talk later. I'm glad that line exists.
Where are we headed?
I don't even know. Oh, goodness.
Wish we had some better rations.
We should keep our voices down.
Somebody's been running around talking about the Hope. Wonder if that's a new drug of some kind.
I'll leave you be.
I've got some time.
Am I picking the only people you don't comment on? Come on.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Well, not anymore. When I was playing regularly, I drank socially.
We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's Choice.
Well, what a slogan. Just felt like
Go
chatting.
ahead.
Never mind.
That's some slick rags you're wearing. You some kind of costumed entertainer?
Yeah, pay me enough and I will entertain everyone around you. And this was supposed to be a threat, and I didn't really find a way to dial it in. So, how's the hand?
Numb to the bone thanks to Zero G Brew. Zero G Brew. It's an ale that's good for what ails you.
All right. Take care. Good luck. Abernathy, I've done. Here we go.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb,
two.
got my eye on you, girl.
Oh, dear.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
What incident?
Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
I'll just excuse myself.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Go right ahead.
Never mind. Hey, Parvati, what's that about the vending machine?
Something you need? In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
You sounded worried.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
It's not what I was expecting. I'm gonna guess you're not a drinker yourself.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
It's alright, Parvati. If you ever want to talk about it, I'm happy, to listen.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
And, hey, why aren't you allowed in, Mr. Moreau's store anymore?
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
Got a long memory there. Did you steal from it or something? No, you were a kid. That must have been forever ago.
Sure, but folks got long memories around here.
That's
I've always been
unfortunate.
good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of Zero G rolling out the front door and into the road.
Yep. Just laugh.
It's not funny.
Yes, it is.
Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of Zero G?
Go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
I would like it if we did that more often. Yeah, often. No T. Are you listening?
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out hope.
I don't like corporate visits.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yeah, I get that. It's like people don't really exist here, right?
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Stranger than most is all.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
You already have. I haven't found your book yet.
Please get it.
I had something I wanted to ask you.
What would you like to discuss?
Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do?
Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters. See, some people don't like Max here. I do, not just because he has my name. And technically he doesn't. He's Maximilian. I'm Maxwell. There is a distinction. I am not Maximilian Danyo. That's a long story. But he represents one of the things, I tend to find reflections of myself in a lot of places. It's interesting when you will find more commonalities than it is pointing out distinctions and differences. I like a lot of parts of him, and he also reminds me of parts of me that I have tried to change and adapt and in some cases forget. I think it was Carl Jung that said that things that annoy us most about other people tend to be reflections of something we don't like about ourselves. So if you don't like Max, think about it. I would challenge you to. Because you may find more knowledge from that question than you might have expected. Reed asked us to cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife.
Correct.
I can see why that troubles you.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Can Parvati get that treated by a Sawbones?
I see today we'll be conversing without metaphors. I guess her condition is incurable. It's unlikely to be fatal, but she may feel more heartache than most.
Yeah.
Could you maybe stop talking about me like I'm some kind of weird bug?
Yeah. What do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Well, if it's not being run well here, yes. If an organization in power is not acting in your interests, is it not your responsibility to take care of yourself, even if that means fixing them?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
I don't think that's going to be possible, though. Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are.
What sort of spiritual advice do you offer?
They who are not
Okay. That's what you're selling here?
Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking.
You didn't sound like you believe it either. I was actually asking, what does OSI stand for?
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
Okay. Not very religious sounding.
Mock me all you want. I know my beliefs to be true.
Do you? Let's get back on track.
What would you like to discuss?
Nothing. I think I had that haircut at one point in my life. It was probably that blonde when I was little and actually outside all the dang time. Now, darker. That kind of that line between a dark blonde and a light brown, with a decent amount of gray, and oh yeah, blue on top. Oh yeah, you folks have seen me recently. All right. I accidentally hit pause recording instead of tab for inventory and skills. Whoops. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want, as much as I am talking about being dumb, need some of these skills. All right, we got 10 points. I just got dodge up to 20. Do I want to up some two-handed melee until I get good at smash thing? Maybe. I might need the ranged to gain more advantageous ranged combat, so I can switch between the two more readily. Okay, so we just got fly creatures. That would be good. Maybe I just get the lockpicking, because that gives us a decent amount of XP, doesn't it? And then it'll fuel itself? Okay. Then 1 point. Oh, it's all round numbers, too. Okay. You unlock the dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Cool. And this is an odd-numbered level, so no perk. Wait. Parvati. TNL makes the best gear for your friends and family. The Companion Ledger. This Companion Ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You... Sorry, folks. Allergies and I are not getting along today. You can see their skills, stats, status effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out. You can also change how they behave in combat by changing their preferred weapon, follow distance, and aggressiveness. I don't really want to change your armor yet. Is that even an option? The oil-stained overalls tells you Parvati works hard, but the goggles tell you she values safety. Marauder armor, yeah. Oh, take it off. Take it. How do I... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we're just gonna have to roll with that for a little while. Woohoo!
I'm going.
You're in such a hurry, too.
Sure.
All right.
All right, I'm on the move. Coming.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so... Yeah, that's stuck. Yeah. All right. Light pistol, impact hammer. Let's see your skills. Okay. Overload uses hammer. Has a lot more melee than range damage, but that doesn't tell me DPS. And I don't know if these things really change. Okay, so per body. Let's start you out a little similar to us. Impact hammer. Ooh, that's zappy. I might leave that for now. Although there is a certain comedy to that. So if I change it here, we're going to take aggressive. Yeah, okay, this tracks. And in reality, pristine, why is it so bad? Dagger, that might be why. Alright, so what's my weapon load? Currently have the whacking stick. Alright, now available in Mark II! Tossball blocker. Tossball stick is stagger and 90. Animation isn't as cool as the... There we go. Saber is one-handed, it's bleed. I don't think I care about that. And again, stun baton I might. No. Yeah, give me the hunting rifle. Except now we're gonna order it like this. Okay. Put it away. Was there anywhere else I wanted to be? Not really. I think I've visited the places I care about.
I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Good.
What can I do for you?
Nothing. You get to live. Isn't that enough?
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
You got nothing to say here? That's, Not what I remember, but I also have a 12-second memory. All right, folks. How many videos in is it and we're finally gonna do something useful? Whatever. We got a companion, okay? Only took us how long?
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What you talking about?
Best to ask her yourself.
I mean...
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry, Parvati.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
About those... Yeah, we need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
You first. I know you buried him.
Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
Goodness. His teeth.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Yeah, okay. I'll keep an eye out for him, I guess.
Let me know if you find anything.
A little concerning. Hey, about those fees.
You run into any trouble?
I guess I'm still working on it. What am I still working on? I just hit pause recording instead of tab again. Got a decent amount of ammo. Journal. Okay. No. No. There we go. Ludwig. Landing pad southeast. Okay. Already done that. South. Wait a minute. For some reason, the compass just feels off. Maybe I just feel off. I'd be willing to believe that. Sprats? Yeah. What is this out here? Doesn't matter. Is that a nanner tree? Also sealed. Okay. Also sealed. Whole lot of flavor, not a whole lot of content out here. Wow. Thank you. All right. Increasing lockpick. Call. Another toss ball card. You I can open. You aren't stealing. 2 picks. Okay. I guess. Artemis sauce. Man. It's worse than a studio. That's alright. We'll take that stuff. Oh, I already did that. 12-second memory. What did I tell you? So now I gotta keep an eye out for Eugene's body?
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
That's a
I love the wind here.
big change. Oh, gosh. Hi. What can I do for you?
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Are you okay? You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical, soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
What? Well, fuck me.
Oh, they mean to. Just you wait.
Okay.
Mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising.
All right.
When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
I'm gonna be in my ship taking a nap. What can I do to stop the coming apocalypse?
You can gird yourself in the armor of righteousness, soldier. From this moment on, you are a proud member of the Resistance.
Oh.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town.
Whistling
The
down
scout
the
must
radio.
not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Well, all right. Silas sent me. You owe me your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the Resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
I'm sure that's correct. Yeah, he did, and he's asking for a little extra to furnish the Resistance.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
I was doing that mostly for the experience, but hey, I got a question for you.
Go on.
What exactly do you do here, Bob?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
I like that game, though. I'll leave you be. Can I get back to the automechanical speech?
Bring us honor, soldier.
All right, I guess I missed out on that. Okay. Get in here.
No problem. I'll head over.
Well, heck. Well, heck.
Clever.
Okay. I just took a cigarette lighter. Thinking caplet. Okay. I mean, at that point, I'm probably just going to break that down.
Be right there.
Okay, let's go. Got some vending machines. No? Alright. I saw you, though. Really? Just to break into... I mean...
You're some sort of freelancer?
Something like that. That's a much more expensive look.
Okay, going quiet. Dang, that's impressive. Coming.
Get in here. Body.
Got it.
Okay, now that we're in here. day one. They already seem to have accepted me as part of their tribe, and have paid no mind. Breaking into their inner sanctum.
Good work.
Corporation Service Award. A medium-sized award, typical of the kind given out at annual company achievement banquets galaxy-wide. What was this award for? Most unused paid time off? Greatest amount of coffee drunk in one break? Fewest bathroom rests? You'll never know. Okay. Still in here? Yeah? Care? Guess not. Really should. Nothing else? Alright.
Got my sights on you.
You're right. You've certainly stopped me from doing anything that I set out here to do. Guess I'll just leave. Okay. TNL, what do you do? Okay, I like this. Any other fun things to... I hear some skittering. Oh. Here's where I end up soft-locking myself again, I am sure. Did I ever bind quick save and quick load? You look like a loaf of bread. But not that bread. I don't really see anything else out here. Yeah, I deserve that. Okay. Silas, we got some money for you. We're gonna go around the city the long way? Yes. Is that the intended path? Almost certainly not. We're gonna find more stuff to take? Gosh, I hope. A metal ring inset with a gemstone. This ring has an unidentified gemstone. It's probably not gonna let you buy a new spaceship, but it's definitely worth a few bits. Alright, I can do that. All this ammo that I am surely going to waste. Junkyard. Junkyard.
Aw, he ain't over it. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Probably should.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
I'm just gonna give it a good smack.
Ooh, ow, could you not? I mean, it's a mechanical, sure, but that just seems mean.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Hey, don't you owe me something for the repairs?
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Oh boy. This is ridiculous. I'm done.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
Okay.
Self-diagnostics initiated.
Where are we headed?
Hey, you mentioned something earlier. I wanted to
You
ask
mean
you
about the mission being too clean?
Yeah, isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law.
Yeah, well.
Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Now that I work in a place with a machine shop attached, I understand this intimately. I reckon nobody'd want to live in a gunked up universe, so...
I reckon we already do, and we ain't got no choice in the matter.
I agree with
So maybe
that.
somebody ought to take a rag to it.
Yeah! Let's get back to it. I did say I was going to pick the dumb option most times that it came up, even at the expense of other options. Hello. And sure. Oh. Alright. And I have to get in from the side? Is that my auto mechanical getting away? I suppose my and getting away both used loosely here. Oh, it's still there. Sure. I'm still not over tarmac and cheese. Ugh. Okay, I'll take that. Come on. You have these here. If I wasn't supposed to do this. Okay, so why am I supposed to do this? I said... thought I was supposed to automatically mantle onto these things. Okay, so what's the climbing target otherwise? Not on top of there, I don't. Or is this the trick? Okay. Nothing doing. I really thought. Well, there's my mistake. I'm thinking too much. Stuff there. There's stuff here. Looks like former freighter cargo type things. Okay. Gonna have to scrap a lot of things. Probably do that in between videos. Save you folks at least some monotony. Heck does this lead? Is there any reason to be here? Yeah. It knows my plan.
Nice one!
Look, I'm just bullseyeing womp rats. In my T16. Anything back here? Of course there is. Of course there is. Man, I'm gonna end up with a whole bunch of mods and then paralyzed. Be too paralyzed to decide what to put them on. That sounds like me. Where the heck do you even go? It's not the worst, unless it's Borstwurst. Oh yeah, that's the door that said barred. Okay. Plasma rifle. Lockpicks to pay for that. So entirely worth it. And a possibly useful back door. Is it? Might be. Don't remember that future segment. I mean, I'm sure I have no idea what I'm talking about. I generally don't, or at least I try not to. But it does answer that question of where those exterior doors that weren't. Or where those doors that didn't have visible points of entry. Is this the side I came in on? No. Okay.
Look out!
Whoa! Rabid traps!
Got them all!
My own fault for not reading. Our first real hack option. Ambidextrine. What a name. Alright, I need to move quick melee onto the mouse, bro. Yes, trackfall, whatever. Unlock. Let's leave that door locked. I'm gonna see how many picks it takes before I just do it. Let's see. Marketing division. Personal files. Ideas for Saltuna Light taglines. Melts on your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat with some Saltuna flavor. It's brine time. Now with the satisfying crunch of cartilage. You can't spell Saltuna without salt. Note. Also can't spell Saltuna without ants. Potential to market towards families. Leading scientists say it's still food. The Saltuna will thank you. Warning, may cause auditory hallucination. We'll add more later. Yes, I know what I said. Messages. To R. Thompson. From L. Gibbs, Marketing Division. Excellent news. Hey, boss. Just wanted to check up on the new Saltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line, and I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of Saltuna. I've just received a response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of the Saltuna brand because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of lighter Saltuna. Effective immediately, we have been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less Saltuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed on my request to have you transferred from the marketing division to the cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? Soon you'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less Saltuna, hour after hour, day after day. This is a great and tremendous honor for you and for me. Effective immediately, your position in our marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to our foreman tomorrow morning. Your uniform will be deducted from your pay. Welcome. Okay. Four picks. I'm not doing that. Hey, shunts for that thing I hacked. Man, marketing division looks depressing up here. Those are some little desks to be packed that tight. Okay. Oh, I need to cut the video. Okay, well, let's do this first. All right. And until the next one, folks. Thanks for hanging out.